Taking your audience questions, this is one we've actually talked about on the show. 10 years later, do you remember 9/11/2001? We've gotten into this a lot, Lewis, and we've talked about how a lot of studies have been done, at least a couple, I don't know about a lot, which actually show that people think they have a very accurate recollection of 9/11, and in reality, their memory of it has faded. And I really feel like I remember my story. We were in high school. I was in psychology class. It was about, I don't know, 8:50 or something like that in the morning. A troublemaker had walked out, a known troublemaker, and when he came back from the bathroom, he said, "Hey, we're under attack. It's World War III out there." And the teacher told him, "Hey, why don't you just sit down? I'm sure everything's fine. Stop disrupting the class. Sit down." And then the next day, of course, having known what happened, the teacher said, I made a mistake, and he was right. And I bet you will always remember from now on where you were on 9/11 and his name. And I actually don't remember the guy's name, but I do remember where I was. And I really do think, even though a lot of people have lost their 9/11 memories, that I do remember that accurately. I mean, what were you doing?
Yeah, I was in class, different class from you.
Right.
We were sitting there, and the announcement was made over the loudspeakers.
What was the announcement? I don't even remember. I think I had already skipped out and went home.
I mean, it basically said that we're under attack. I don't remember exactly. And then they said that, like, people who have family in New York are excused. A girl next to me, I remember her saying, "Oh my God, my grandmother lives in New York," and she just got out of there real quick. But then everyone just left because that was that.
So school was called off that day.
Yeah, and then we went. I went back home, just watched the TV.
Okay, how accurate, from 1 being not accurate and 10 being accurate, do you think your recollection is, or do you think some of the details have faded?
Some of the details have faded, but I know for sure that's exactly where I was and what happened.
Yeah, see, I know for sure that's what I was doing, but still...
I mean, where else would I be? I was in school.
No, but what I'm saying is all of the people in the studies also claim to know for sure. I don't know. It's one of those... everybody thinks it applies to someone else.
Right.
All right, well, that's where Lewis was. That's where I was. I do remember, at least I think I do.